I'm Rich Ralston. This is part 2 of what happens when you die. Okay, we're going to address your earthbound soul because we have two different souls. The earthbound soul normally just returns to the Akashic records, and your lower consciousness, you'll have control of it. You just direct it towards your ancestors in Earth Mind. Now, I'm taking all of this from my experience crossing over my father. Because when my father was 93 years old and he had a brain aneurysm and he went into a coma, so to speak, and his higher consciousness had no problem. It crossed over right away. But his lower consciousness is what I had to deal with him while he was in the hospital. As his body was giving out, I had an opportunity to communicate with his lower consciousness, his earthbound soul. And in the process of that, his father, my grandfather, shows up with him. And it was quite an interesting experience to make sure that my father did cross back into the Akashic records so that he didn't linger around in his house as a ghost. So I had to make sure that he understood that he needed to return to his soul group, which he finally did. That's one aspect of the earthbound soul going back to the Akashic records. Now, there are other souls where the earthbound soul has no desire to come back here on earth, and it's been working with the heaven-bound soul for a long time, and they basically just merge together and go into the fifth dimension. So that will be your choice. If you've been working with your higher soul and your lower soul, and you're familiar with them and communicating with them, then when you physically die, you could just use your intent to have them both merge together and go with you. Okay. But there's a lot of people that absolutely don't know anything about this stuff. So their lower soul is separate from their higher consciousness. But I'm trying to give you just an idea here that when you die, if your lower consciousness is still lingering, go back to your ancestors. You'll see kind of a green-yellow vortex open. Go back through the light. And then your higher consciousness, you'll probably see a white, violet light or something like that, and go up into the fifth dimension. So I just wanted to share this information. Aloha, and thank you very much.